Yeah, this should be better. Okay. So OBS claims I'm already streaming. Let's open up a chat. Test that. Hopefully that's working. Act. Test. It is working, okay. Wait, can you actually see it on stream? You can. Yes, you can. Okay. Dashboard monitoring, okay. All looks good. I was trying to figure out if I can access the names of class variables or instance variables, but doesn't seem to be the case. At least from, well, I couldn't find a way to do that. Let's see, maybe this has something useful. Doesn't returns value normally and prints a message logging their access. And this is all good. Fine, get x, set x, delete x. Well, get x, del x. So setters, getters. See how properties is implemented in terms of the descriptor protocol. Here's a pure Python equivalent. Right. In terms of descriptor protocol. Descriptor protocol. That's all there is to it. Under get, under set, under delete. Define any of these methods. As an object is considered a descriptor and can override default behavior upon being looked up as an attribute. Yeah, but I don't really want to change the behavior of attributes. Right. Functions and methods. Really interested in that. Its name as a string in Python. Or if this has anything useful. Function name. Class method. Yeah, but still you have to use the string. I kinda want to not use strings. That's what I'm trying to avoid. See. So what does this do? Set up animal. Setup. X what's if class name. It's index which comes from to Tiger. Okay. nothing all that useful so far. See, what do I actually have for the names? Can I actually do anything with them? I should have checked that right off the bat. Class, tool, their implementation, doc. Format. Okay, comparison. Reduce. Do anything? Don't work. Type object. Yeah, default value is none. But I'm not really after the value. Okay, this doesn't have anything. Equivalent format. Work. Needs an argument. I'm not sure what kind of argument it's looking for. String. None. Well, it is the default value, the property. Really want the value. If I print classes, this, what? Dictionary. Dictionary will have what I'm looking for. So I know it's there, just don't know how to actually access it in a way that I want. Expiration date. Doc. Notations. Types, and so on. Yeah, I don't think I'll figure anything out looking here. Python class variable name. Your attribute name. How to convert string to class sub attribute. A string code example. Actually need to go AFK for 5 minutes. Yeah, this is not really useful. Python answers related hash attribute. Okay, what hash attribute? Really have much to say about it. Yeah, whatever. Well, as I said, I need to go AFK for a bit. Not sure what should I do. Let's see. I haven't checked on level 1 a while on the forums. Maybe they started announcing the winners 2 days ago. I don't think there's anything new. Oh, whatever. I'll be back in 5 minutes. How can I do that? Back in 10. Need a timer. Start. Okay. Be back in. Right, be back. Well, okay, I'm back. Welcome, Risk. What did you say? That's a good idea for a timer. Make it full screen, it would look better. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to make it full screen. Can I do this? Yes, yeah. Well, it makes it full screen on my monitor, which doesn't really look right on stream, I imagine. Good morning, by the way. Well, for me it's morning, for you it's afternoon. Right. Something I ate is not sitting right in my stomach, so I'm not sure how this will go. Hopefully doesn't go too bad. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out one thing. I really don't like using names like these strings. Like, I really dislike it. I wonder if I can work around it somehow. That would require me converting this name, like these class variables, their names to strings, because set attribute actually, well, it takes a string. It has to be a string, the name of the variable. Well, set attribute, I guess attribute value, attribute name has to be a string, which is kind of annoying. And I don't seem to be able to figure out how to convert a name into a string without using other strings. Because it's just bad practice to just have magic strings, well, in my opinion. Because if you rename something, it doesn't get matched and renamed as well when you're refactoring. And then you have to go hunting for... And yeah, it's just a bad idea. But I don't really see any other way. Because I want this to be a kind of dynamic. Let's see, is there any other way I can do this? Because I know the attribute value. Oh, so attribute, this is the attribute name. The string. What else could I do? Validation method is fine. That attribute. I have the bot here, not really. Bot comes from the menu variables. This is a little bit... Oh well, I guess it has to be like this or something. I can't really figure out how to do this. And the amount, and I can't really Google anything. Oh, I didn't check if there's a new post about the winners. What was your last exam? Nice. What is it in? Art murder, what? I have a reply. One reply. Let's see. 18 hours ago. Kid with the sandcastle he built. Right, not really sure how this is relevant. Not. That kid had... well, it is an impressive sandcastle. But how is it relevant? I'm not really sure. Can I even reply? Oh, I'm not logged in. Oh, It's kind of annoying. Can I log in? See. Level 1. Create forum. Ah. Actually log in with Google. I don't believe this is correct. Let's see. Yeah. Correct username or password. Let's try using Google then. Okay, it looks like this is the correct account. It's always good. Why? I guess I should reply here. Just noticed that the image out. So this was my old. Wow, it remembers my partially compiled message from months ago. That's cool. I guess. Alright. Cool castle. Not sure how it's relevant though. Right. Okay, I'm done with this. Nothing, no update. Wow, so they are taking quite a while to decide the winners. It would be nice to know. Right. Back to this. What is the test in tomorrow? What are you taking a test in? What kind of test? What subject the test is in? I guess that would be the right question. Name. Functions name. The functions document. Okay, built-in functions. This is about functions. Built-in methods. It's a Python. Okay, module say. Modern computational physics. Wow, that sounds very advanced. Self. Instance object. Methods documentation. So is it computational physics? How is that different? Like what? I don't think I've taken anything like that. Quantum physics and stuff. Yeah, okay. Well, quantum physics is part of physics. What's computational about this physics? Like why name it computational physics? Define functions. It's be supporting arbitrary function attributes. Function's name. I wonder if attributes have the same thing. Probably not. Classes. bot. Oh, this is already stopped. No idea, I never liked it in the first place. Yeah, physics is not my thing as well. I can relate to that. Seems a little bit too complex. Well, especially the quantum physics, like how... I guess it's just good as an exercise. Oh, this is the wrong channel. This... Great. New. It didn't trigger. Oh, I don't have a breakpoint. Update. I have a breakpoint here. Now I can do the thing. Classes. I guess I could have done it anywhere. Bot name. It doesn't have name. What? Oh, it's... well, since it doesn't get assigned, it's not a... okay, it's an instance variable. Okay, doesn't really matter. Name? Doesn't have name. So I guess it is only functions have that. Strings, sequences. Another type hierarchy. Visual representation. Right. Don't really see anything. Themes. Right. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a change. There's an asynchronous iterator over object, okay. Oh, asynchronous next, okay. Ins. And lookups. Get attribute method. Okay. Sounds more promising. I was trying to find something useful. Well, I guess, okay, I give up. I'm not gonna do that now. I'll just have to live with referencing properties. Oh, attributes with strings. I'm not sure how long this will take me. Right, so today I need to implement another menu. I have names, alliances. So next we want guilds and players. Okay. So where do we start? First of all, I think I need to remove an error. Oh, actually, it's already did it. Okay. Let's see, edit. Bot. Guilds. String. Edit. Bot. Guild. Oh, we need section for that. section needs pretty much all of this. Right, new killbot. Oh, this is the wrong place. Build. Keep. Base. Right. Set guild to be monitored. Title. Edit. Guild. Description. I can borrow this description. Start with. The names. Can have multiple. I guess you can have multiple alliances as well. I just like guilds. Well, I don't want to advocate that you can monitor multiple alliances at once. Then yeah, you get a lot of kills to report. But that functionality is there. It is supported for those rare cases when you actually need it. Right, name of the alliance. Guild. Guilds. Right, so this has to change. Name or names of the guild or guilds to be monitored. Guild names have to be separated. What is this? I wanna see that. GitHub.io. I'm easily distracted. URL. Ubuntu. Ooh, looks nice. That's a cool website. OnePlus 8 Pro. Oh, it doesn't really... Oh, you can't slide this? Oh. Okay, this actually does something. Settings. Oh, this is nice. Do I need to double click it? I do. What happens if I do this? We have an OS inside an OS. Okay, I won't. I won't keep doing that. So yeah, but this is really cool. About Vivek. Name is Vivek Patel, web developer. And finally, in a final year, computer engineering. Yeah, this is a really cool project. Oh, so this is just have a terminal. Yeah. Command SU not found. Oh, available commands. So you have just a very limited list of commands you could use. Clear echo code. What does code do? We have man. Don't. So I guess code help. Oh. Oh, the cursor is not really visible. You can barely see it, and you can't really move it around. Okay, let's see. Home. Code. Visual Studio Code. Oh, so that's installed. That's nice. Oh, and there's a bunch of files. This is the source code of the page. Does this show all commands? Alt Shift P. Oh, this will print. Toggle terminal. Attention, this page is not officially provided by GitHub. Open versus code. Oh, opens what? Not really sure what you mean by that. Yep, it's the source code. Yeah, this is really cool. Oh, it's in JavaScript as well. Chrome. It's very simple. Seems very short. Right. Tense component. Yeah, this seems like was this. A lot of work seems to have been put into this. Yeah, this is really cool. Yeah, and it's all... Well, I guess, yeah, you kind of have to make it in JavaScript. What else? Don't really have much of a choice. Yeah. Really cool website. Really cool project. Spotify. See what Spotify does. Oh, asks to log in. Okay, it redirects to Spotify. Yeah, I don't really trust some random website to put in my credentials to other websites, to other platforms. Yeah, but otherwise, yeah, really cool project. So I guess I can only change background and settings. Contact me. Your email subject message. Interesting. What's not like this? What? What's going on? What did they miss? But yeah, the project looks really cool. Okay, getting back to whatever I was doing. Names, guilds, monitor guild names. If multiple, guess that could be. Oh, let's read it again. Names of the guilds to be monitored if multiple guilds, guild names, they have to be separated by a comma. Commas. And we can give an example. How do I e? See what is a good guild name? Guild 1, guild 1, guild 2, so on. and to indicate that it can continue on. Right, enter. Name of the guild. Yes, like this. Okay. So now I can actually make this killbot menu, add a new item. Right. So third option will be classes, menu item, bot, create a new instance. Oh, actually, this is set alliance name. Right, what is this bot instance? Where does it come from? New bots. So this is what I'm importing. Fine. Guess we just make another of this. User bot callback. Alliance guild. Their input. Edit bot. Edit bot guild. And the callback will be handle guild update. Right. This is the disgusting part where we reference the property by a string. Guilds. Validate bot name. Not correct. Yeah, validate alliance name. Right, and for this I need a new validation method. Right. It's guild name and the length of guild name. The operations, no. Guilds, I have 100 characters, so get 99. Right, that's it. Right, is it? Check. So validate what name? So this guild name. Right. This should be it. See. Time to run it. Is it already running? It might be, yeah. Actually crashed. Okay. It's fine. But what did I change here? I don't see any changes. Okay, I'll just leave it as is. Else is not saved this. Oh yeah, I need to actually finish this set. Set guild. Then it needs. I'll just copy. Always. Edit bot guild. Actually missing over brackets. So get killbot, so callback, it comes back when it's done, back to the bot editing. Right. So this should make it work, hopefully. File. And twice. Yeah. Bot, killbot, guilds, guild to be monitored. I guess I need to change the name of the list so it would show that could be multiple guilds. Where was it? Relation, guild. Like this. Right, third option. Guilds. Say haste. Some random guild. Actually, spaces are part of the guild names. Guilds can have spaces in their names. Let's just see if it actually sets it. Alliances to be monitored, so it doesn't actually set the guild. It sets the wrong property. I messed that up. Validate guilds. Okay, so who calls update alliance? That guild handle alliance update. Yep, guild update. Hopefully that was all that I missed. Probably not. See what? Again. Bot, killbot, guilds. This. Okay, now the guilds are getting set. That's good. I guess the only thing that's left is to check. It works if I enter a string of more than 100 characters long. That should be more than 100. Make sure it's less than 99 characters. Okay, that's all looks good. Cancel the value. If I set the alliance, as an example, stats, the name, test, bot, sets the name. Okay, so all three are working. I can continue to players to be monitored. Okay, I did bot players. Bot players. Right. A new section. Set players to be monitored. Edit players. Description. Names of the players to be monitored. If multiple player names, they have to be separated by commas. Example, guild player 1, 2, and so on. Enter the name of the player, so that bot guild, bot players. Translations are done. Need add a new option. Pretty much will be the same as this. number 4. Actually, I should have started from here. Let's see, some space between this. First of all, option here, set guild, set players. Create user input, handle, players update. The property I will be changing is players. Validation. I don't remember what it was. I think it was I'm sleepy again. Oof. Well, you need coffee. I just drank coffee, so I feel quite awake. The only thing can't really think of anything else that might help. Maybe doing some exercise. That usually, well, just getting your blood going tends to help with sleepiness. But like you need, well, you don't really need to do some intense exercise, just enough to get your heart rate up, and then that tends to, what's the word I'm looking for? Clear out the the sleepiness. I guess that something like that. Validate. Player names. Right, and player names, I think I have 300 characters. Yeah, so 300, let's make it 99 as the limit. Update. Validation should be referenced here. And handle player names should be referenced in set players here. Is edit bot players. Oh, welcome back, Night Hunter. Mockumentary is the most stupid shit on the internet. Mockumentary. I don't even know what that is. I don't want to see it now. Let me do a quick Google. Sounds dumb. Mockumentary or docu-comedy is a type of film, a television show depicting fictional events but presented as a documentary. Okay. So it's a genre. Just a general genre where they pretend that it's real life. Products are often used to analyze or comment on current events and issues by using fictional setting or to parody documentary for form itself. Okay. Not really sure what is there to parody about documentaries. Like, seems like a good genre. Basically, a documentary that is fake. Yeah. I'm not really sure why. What's the point? Do people find documentaries funny? I guess you could. If you like have someone with a deep voice like mocking Morgan Freeman or something, like just saying stupid stuff. I don't know. I wasted 1 hour of if. Well, it's not that. Well, don't call it a waste. You now at least you know that you to avoid this sort of stuff in the future. So you gained some experience in that regard. So it wasn't just purely a waste. Let's see. So this should be enough, I think. Right. New bot, run it. I think it's running it. Yeah. Stop it again. Bot, killbot, and we have a fourth option, and I didn't change the names. Right. Wait, I did change the names, player names. I didn't set it up correctly. New killbot menu. Yeah, that bot, added bot guilds, added bot players. Has to be updated. Bot set guilds, so it will change guilds, yeah. So players. Like this. Right. What kind of mockumentary did you watch? What's the name of it? Kinda wanna... I want to skim through it at least, at some point. Because I haven't really watched any of these. Chinese, Filipino language would attract a lot of players from Albion? I think so. I could do that, for sure. Mermaid, the body found. Okay, okay, well... that name... And it sounds like it would be a waste. Can't really blame them for... Well, can't really be mad at them for making a movie like this. It's obviously something not very well thought through. Okay, now it actually says player names and player names got set, which is all good. Webhooks. So now we have webhooks and languages. I guess there are several things. Several places. Well, there are two places that support different sets of languages, which is kind of annoying, I guess. Well, I guess I can get back to that. Filipino, you say, in Chinese. It could. Well, that definitely could be something I could do in the future, but you know, the translation is just basically adding a new file. So if I just want to add a new language, all I do is translate a file and put it into the project. Where is it? Config. There's a language folder. So whatever file I add here, it will be automatically added as a supported language. So it's very trivial to add more languages at this point, at least the way I have it set up. That's why I added Hindi, because I could. Oh, actually, is Hindi broken still? Oh, Hindi is currently working. That's nice. Well, I don't really have a bunch of random squares. Yeah, I didn't check if the validation is working correctly. Can't imagine why it wouldn't. It needs to be like more than 300 characters long. Okay, yeah, it asks for 290 characters. That's good. Right. But the issue is that the bot itself, when it sends like a killbot, when it sends a message, like, there's very few words in general. So I'm not sure if it's all that important that it supports those languages. I think the key thing for supporting different languages is if the configuration bot supports them. Because here you actually need to follow instructions, and it's kind of important, like to understand what it's saying. But the bot itself, the killbot examples, like there isn't much to be translated here. Like the only thing is here. So and so has killed, and I guess the link. Copy link. Because the languages I support by the killbot mirror what languages are currently supported by the website itself. Because you can have this as part of the URL. And if I see, yeah, oh my gosh, actually it does support this. Well, this looks like Chinese or Mandarin, or traditional Chinese, I imagine. This looks like Korean, Spanish, Portuguese, Russian. Oh, French is new. Polish is new. So when I implemented originally, it only supported English, Dutch, well, Deutsch? Isn't this German? I think it's German. Oh, it's German in German. Okay. So English, German, Russian, Portuguese, and Spanish. So these are the languages that it supported before. So yeah, it makes sense to implement those languages as well now. But I guess I can do that just before the deployment when everything is working. Don't really have to rush into this. And then I will have to update killbot. Well, I will be updating killbot anyways. So at that point I can add those languages as well. Right. Now, continuing with this. So this new bot menu. Actually, I should start from here, from the other end. It will be easier not to lose track. Start from the beginning, from the end. 5 layers. Default set kill webhook. This part is actually not the same. Let's see, don't even have a I guess it doesn't really matter. I just don't have included in another bot. Okay. It doesn't. It barely made sense to me as well. Don't worry if you if you didn't really follow. What's the idea? The footprint, like everything is pretty much the same. The bot callback will be provided. So user input, the menu, edit, bot, webhook, builds, string. Well, this doesn't. Edit bot, kill webhook. Should I name it webhook 1? Can I have it in a general way? I think it will actually work. Because I intend to use the same setup and managing BattleBot, well as killbot. Because majority of the settings are the same, but the meaning of webhooks will be different. They will be so tightly coupled, which I don't like, but I think I can live with. I guess I can separate them later on when I actually see how much is actually the same and how much is different. So let's going on with the killbot for now. So say webhook 1, kill webhook. Now let's put a skill webhook. Did bot look for kills. Webhook kills. Player update. Kill. Webhook 1 update. Kill this webhook 1 kills. Right. Now the validation. Validation is the only thing that will be different. Right. Validate string length. So the length, there are multiple values for length. Actually validate the length somewhere. It's not in the helper method. Claim bots then. Yeah, it has the validation of the webhook. Do I actually use helper here anywhere? Don't. Like my helper at this point is just a mess of methods that I use all over the place. Right, so now claim bot, instead of calling this, call helper dot out webhook. No longer here. And here validate webhook. Now it checks does it actually do? Does it set any errors? It doesn't. Just returns true or false is valid webhook. Okay. Guess I need to set it myself. So if helper ported valid webhook text good. So if it is valid webhook, I don't really need to do anything. Validate string, but it's actually returned. Oh, it only sets errors if they are present. And this is the one that actually checks if the errors are present. Okay. It's all good. I'm pretty sure I already have all the errors needed. The claim bot. So if it's valid, it does all the things. If it's not, just adds invalid webhook. Okay. doesn't have any fields. Right. So webhook will be validated. Validate player names. Validate webhook. Right. Handle webhook 1. Reference here. Set edit bot webhook kills. Alright, Night Center, if you're still here, have you seen the stream about databases? Because I already actually did one with Risk. Well, he was the only one watching. Hook kills. Like this. A little bit more accurate. Reverse extend bots email setup extension claim bot. Right. I actually have a link. See, what does the old bot show when someone tries to enter a webhook? Bot error. Right. Alliance webhook. If you don't know how to create a webhook, if this is still true. If that URL still has all the information you need, it should have. Okay. Let's have all the fields set. Webhook kills webhook. Title will be kills. Description. List title. Please enter webhook. URL. This is good. Description. Right, if you don't know how to create a webhook, to intro webhooks. Right. Webhook will be used to post kill information to Discord channel. List title, that doesn't look right. Oh, it is actually right. My name in list, that's okay. Right. Killbot, edit, bot, for kills. The method set webhook. Killbot. Okay, this part is done. Check if all references are correct. Callback will be passed along. For kills, handle webhook for kills, it calls validate webhook. Gives the right property and validation is this. Okay. String attribute, yep. This is a string attribute. That should be fine. Yeah. This is the case. Hook. Run. Yes, create killbot 5. That webhook. Okay, I didn't even check. This is actually accurate. Let's see, I tell to look at the images, so the images show making a webhook. Webhook URL. Quick example, GitHub webhook integration. So people get confused by this quite often. Well, maybe quite often is not the right way to say it. Sometimes it's if people have issues figuring out how to use webhooks, it usually is because they read this part and think that all of this is necessary for creating webhooks, even though it's just an example for a specific integration, which is GitHub integration. Can't really use webhooks. Twitch, YouTube, Nelly the hamster. The hell is this? Circle CI, Datadog, Facebook. Yeah, this is odd. I'm sorry, some websites are built to easily incorporate webhooks and send messages outwards, but some aren't. Here are a little handy reference list. Yeah, I'm not really sure this is handy. Say this is confusing more than handy. They should be split up. If you want to have a list of services that can be easily integrated with webhooks, you should have a different page dedicated for that. Because now everything is just like this. I don't really like the structure of this document. Oh, I don't really want to save it. Okay, but now let's see. Provided webhook is not a valid webhook. To learn about webhooks, read this, and a valid webhook would be. Do I actually have it anywhere? Extend claimbot. Yeah, I do have webhooks here. Even though I think this should be a valid webhook. It's not. So this is okay. Skills webhook. Now I need a webhook for deaths. Right, webhook for deaths. See, this validation changed for some reason. Guess when I deploy it to production, then I will actually see if this is correct or not. Oh, doesn't really matter at this point. So webhook validation is correct, it sets to the correct field. Now I need webhook for deaths, okay. That, bot, killbot, option. Option 6. Edit bot, webhook kills, webhook deaths. That string equals kills webhook, deaths webhook. Name goes here, section. Translations file, very similar to kills webhook, set kills, so deaths. Webhook edit, webhook. We'll use to post death information to Discord channel. That's correct. I don't think this is. Sure, it has to have double N. I guess when I start translating, I will. Let's see. Translate. It will complain about all the. Oh. Actually, it is a single N, or is it? Huh. So is it a channel or channel? Channel with N, channel with double N. Channel or channel? What's the difference? Yeah. It's a proper noun. Channel. This channel is a noun. Channel is noun. Okay. Navigable part of the river. A gutter. Yeah, that's a good description of a channel. As a noun, channel is okay, let's look at Discord. So they use double N. Okay, I'll use double N as well. Death saved. What webhook? Wait, why doesn't it find it? Kills. Menus as menus. This is the menus, right? Kills. This is. It's not running. Guess it needs time or something. Refresh. Huh. Oh, now it's fine. Okay. See, so this is the same that kills webhook. This has to change. I need a new version. Death webhook. Right. Can I actually reuse this somehow? Because this pretty much, well, this menu matches this part of the menu item. I guess if I don't really have access to the menu item, access to the killbot, the callback. Right. I guess I can try accessing it through user's context. This user has current menu, context, current menu. And menu ID, this is just a menu ID. Yeah, I wonder if this menu, user's current menu, reflects the menu correctly. I'll actually use it anywhere. So let's see. The interesting test. User or language. Context. Oh, the context has the user. User doesn't have its context. So I'll just stick with this for now. Having the name declared twice. For death, skill webhook 2 update. Property name, death here. Validation is the same, so don't really need to change anything here. As long as this references everything correctly, it should be working. Oh, someone's playing Albion. Yeah, Albion is a good game. Right. So, time to run it. Running to check. killbot. Sixth option. Right title. Yeah, try entering something. Webhook is not valid. All good. Let's use the same mock webhook here. Should work, and it assigns the kills, not the death. That's not correct. The callback is wrong. Handle webhook. Wait, what? For kills. Select the wrong option. Can't really see what I selected. It's still setting the webhook for kills. Okay, that's not correct. I guess this is referenced correctly. Oh, death webhook. Okay, so I guess the issue is here. It's referencing kill webhook. That death webhook. Okay. This should fix it. Right. Create bot, killbot, 6. If I assign it, assign to death, so that's good. Interesting. Getting some spam in Lithuanian on top of it. That's unusual. Not something I expect. Right. Kills, deaths. What's next? Language. Yeah, language is a little bit more complicated. Let's see, how do I select language? The old implementation. Oh, time to look at the spaghetti code. Pretty sure it's all, yeah, it's all hard-coded. So there are 6 options. Oh, the Polish is already French, though Dutch, well, German, Russian and English. If I can just willy-nilly add them, and it will be fine. I should have sanitized. Okay, I can't really check how the killbot works at the moment. I leave it for the future. Well, I need to sanitize the... Actually, I should put it down. Write it down. Sanitize killbot. Sanitize bot code. Right. Well, because, well, not sure if it's actually the next project I will be working on. Probably not. Probably I will be modifying either data gatherer or creating a new one, because I want the data about prices to be periodically gathered as well. And I want to make it with Node.js. I feel like it would be cool, more interesting than running it in Python. Python works as well. I guess I'll have to make a decision when start doing it. For now I need to finish this. Right. Was it? Completely lost it. There it is. Sugar killbot. Yeah, these are the languages. Build and config. Yeah, this is not all that nice. I think I have a database table for languages, don't I? Columns, types, payment. Actually, I don't. I guess I just save language as a string. Characters long. Right. I guess based on the choice. Can I do this? Well, all of them will be pretty much the same. There won't be any validation or anything. Well, I guess if you don't select the right option or the valid option. Yeah, it's gonna be quite simple from the looks of it. Languages will need to have a translation for each language, which is kind of annoying. Is there a way to avoid it? Can I use language selection menu? Question. Can I adapt it somehow? See menu. Have it open here. Language selection menu. When I create it, I'll actually create it here. Let's open user language menu. Let's see. Looks kind of a mess. So menu items, language labels, is. Oh, so right. So I get the labels from here. Generic names. From each file. So this kind of limits me in a sense that I need to support the language I want to use. If I want to use the same setup, I can only pick from the languages I support in my configuration bot, which is not really ideal. I wanted to have a different way. See, and the actual implementation differs in what way? Handles input. When it's done. Oh, if it's none, custom input handler gets called with the text of the selection. Yeah, so this is just a sanity check that custom input handler is set. So if I misconfigure it and deploy it without setting up a custom handler, it just fall back to throwing the user back to the start menu. Probably not what I want, but it logs an error for me to check. Useful to know in the error what no input handler provided for, and I set new self ID. So this will output what menu missing the custom handler, input handler. Hopefully. Well, at least it will be in the ballpark. It either will be the menu that's missing or the menu which is invoking the menu option, which both are kind of okay. This will give me a starting point. Right. Otherwise, it gives an option text. Let's see, language menu. So when I handle it, so it just updates the language database. In my case, IT language. So somehow it actually gets the string. Actually get the string. Item keys. So the text is the key. Here I get the key. Custom input handler. Actually use as custom input handler. I use something else. Okay, what is custom input? Handlers. Parameters. The language. Label keys. So this is the key. So this is the label. Custom menu item, okay. Menu item. So it has the handler. Parameters, and parameter is language, which is a key. Labels. Oh, it comes from the singleton. Oh. Right, so this is how it actually extracts. Okay. So the key is not actually the option number in the list, like it usually is. It's in this case, It is the key in the translations dictionary of labels, because the first dictionary in labels, I don't really get to see anything here. Actually, I do. Load translations. So yeah, list of files. The first number, well, the first key, first layer, because the dictionary is actually is a dictionary that contains other dictionaries, and the first key is the file name, which represents the language. So if you take a look, translations. Oh yeah, that's why, yeah, these all of these file names are used as the keys in the dictionary. All right. All txt files. Glob. I'm pretty sure this. Iterate over this subtree and yield all existing files of any kind, including directories matching the given relative pattern. So yeah, all txt files will be included. And for me, it doesn't really, well, yeah, it doesn't suit me in this case at all. All right. So menu items get actually, where is it? Language selection, language menu. So menu item, oh, it just has an integer signed as a key in languages. Okay. Oh, that works, I guess. So how should I do it myself? Kind of want to have a database table with languages that are supported. Probably not. Yeah, not really sure what's a good workaround here. How should I set it up? What would be the best way to set it up? Because there are many ways to do this. I like database table with well, I already have types which define all the bot types I have. So I guess I could have supported languages table. For each bot will have all the languages listed that are supported by the bot. Does that help me though? Because the actual support, well, configuration bot needs to know what kind of languages are factually supported by the killbot. Well, any bot that is being set up. And factual support is only known to the source code. Can I change the source code in a way where it tries to retrieve it from the database as well? And based on the database entry, it looks for a local file and maybe has an English fallback or something like this. That could be one way to do this. Most integrated way. Then if I add support for different languages, I have to provide a file probably named after the language with the translations, and I need to update the database entry. Right. Yeah, that seems like a significant amount of work though. For now. and I would need to change the bot implementations in a way. I guess I wouldn't have to. I should. Because now the language is just saved in the table configurations table as a field. And now it would be pointing to a table. It would also be pointing to a table with languages. It could point to an entry in the bot supported bot languages. Yeah. So which of the supported languages the user selected? That is a major rework. Well, major not in a sense of its scope, it's in a sense of how many different parts of the system it touches or includes, will be included in the change. Yeah, I need to think about what's the best approach, because I'm not really sure at this point. And it's kind of lunchtime anyways, so I might as well be done for today. Try to think about it till tomorrow. Maybe play around, maybe I will sanitize, well, I should sanitize the killbot source code, so I can actually show it on stream as well. It's very simple though. Nothing special. Crypto, payment, BattleBot, Albion Players Manager. Where is my killbot? Tools, learning. I don't even have it here. Data gatherer, killbot. So this is the project, okay. I do have it here. What Albion for Discord? Yeah, so this, I guess, since this was my first initial project, it's not really named. Properly. I don't really want to. Right. Well, in any case, I'm done for today. Oh yeah, and by the way, this evening I will be continuing the database series. So yeah. Well, there will be a post on my Discord this evening when I will be going live. So if you want to see me explain stuff about databases, well, last time I did database stuff, we went through how to actually design a database, like some principles that you should be following, and today we will be looking into actual SQL, what kind of SQL is supported by what was its name? SQLite, I think. Yeah, that's the database we will be using for an example. Open store. Yeah, SQLite. Yeah, I actually need to extract the, well, since I lost the design of the database, I kinda need to extract it from the stream, my last stream. Yeah, well, basically it's gonna be just a screenshot since I lost the file. Well, it didn't save. It crashed. No, it didn't. It crashed and didn't save. Well, in any case, yeah, I'll be back this evening, and I'm done for now.